Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I am playing the various regions of planet Earth on GeoGuessr. That is, I play the states, territories, regions, counties, departments, governorates, whatever they're called, that first level of subdivision of the countries. And, well, my aim is to hopefully have some fun while doing so, and see places I've never been or and probably won't ever go to. And finally, try to score 25,000 points in whatever region I'm playing at any given moment. If I do so, that region will not feature again in the series. If I fail to do so, it might feature again at some later date. Today is actually special. Not only are we going to the special region of Yogyakarta in Indonesia, we're actually going to a place I've been. I was here about 15 years ago. So it's a big old city sitting down here. It's a special autonomous district. It has to do with an old sultanate and stuff. So there will be more about that when I edit in the information blurbs that I usually put in later on. So we're in an area which isn't huge, but as we've seen before in Indonesia, it doesn't have to be huge in order to be a lot of trouble. So 3,133 square kilometers. Almost 7 million people in 2025, so that's probably closer to 3.25 now, I guess. And the capital is the city of Yogyakarta, which sits, well, somewhere in this model here. Here it is. And, well, it's got, that's an old number. From 2010, 388,000. Let's see if there's any newer numbers. Let's hang on and have a look. So 2020 was 388. Okay. So a special estimate. No, it's not a special estimate, but an estimate from 2023 is 375,000. So the number has actually declined slightly, but I guess there's only so much space in here. Gosh, that looks like a bad case of the measles with all those locations around. So yeah, I've been to Yogyakarta and found it an interesting place. I went to the Borobudur over there, but we'll cover that when, if ever, we get to Central Java. So, but yeah, I like Yogyakarta. So let's see. Let's play this thing, and this might be a bad idea because it's fairly late on a Sunday evening. And what's that? Oh. This map is boring. Can you report maps for being boring? What on earth? Okay, fair enough. I mean, report me for being boring. Don't report my maps. Let's see. I'm just gonna copy the challenge link into a safe place, so I can copy it into the video description so you can play along, if you like, and see if you beat me, which is not wholly unlikely. Let's see, we're up in some hills here. There is a big volcano in this area called Merapi, and that's had, as far as I recall, it's had some recent eruptions and is constant danger to the people in the area. Although, let's see, is this the Merapi? Yeah, it's the Merapi. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. So where could we be? Well, we're up in the hills, that is for sure. And where do the hills start? Well, there's a lot of hills over here. And of course there are hills up against the Merapi. And, well, there's a good number of hills everywhere here, it seems. Although mostly in this area. The Bundalan Hills. And I guess this will be one of those where I will have to click for ages, because that is what Indonesia is all about. Let's see, Embung Seriten, whatever that is. And it said something about a bank, so it might be that there's a bank office, well, bank branch or something. I didn't notice that one. Someone is working hard Gonna have a look at that afterwards. Let's see. So what do you have here? I wish I knew what's going on here. Is that a money amount? Got to be. Or something. But what? No idea. Okay, so there's someone... Oh, that's also a burden. Okay, let's have a look down the hill. Let's see, we're going southwest. Yeah, that works. As long as we're going south, I'm fine. And the sea is far away. So, we could be in this area. Yeah, the hills go all the way, almost all the way down to the sea. And then there's... How can you get... for a moment I thought that Yogyakarta had 2 international airports. But, well, it does. It's just that they had different names. So we could be up in these hills. There's an Mbong. Ancient volcano. Don't tell me that I have stumbled on the correct location. Because this kind of looks very promising, doesn't it? Except for one thing. And that this road does not do what it is supposed to do. No, this is not it. Could be... Oh, yes. Ah, finally we got the Pilangreo. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. There's the Pertamina. I just didn't zoom close enough. Ah, lip and hellfire. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we came down this road. And I assume... Jeebus, this one is going to be a tough one. I assume we were up here somewhere. Okay, let's see. So, we're moving eastwards around the bend. There's a road going in the opposite direction. That could have been that one. Let's see now. Not so sure about that, but let's keep on moving. That could well have been that one. There's a road going northeasterly. Could be that one. Not convinced just yet. Going around the bend. We have something that looks very much like this. Looks very much like that. And there's a masjid and... And the road is pretty straight for a bit. Got a large building. Bermain. Kelompok Bermain. Okay. We're somewhere up here then. Let's see. Looking west-northwest, we got buildings at the below us. There's a little tiny road up to the side. Could be that one, but I don't think it is. I think we're over here somewhere. Let's see now. So the road is going to go northwest and then it's going to take an abrupt turn. That's the one we got over here. Yes. So this ought to be that one. And then this next building here is this one. And we are looking slightly past it. Should be a building. Yes, there is a building up on the hill here. I think this is correct. Please let it be correct. We have just started the bend, yes. Oh man, that was a lot of work. 45 minutes. Goodness me. Yeah, all because I didn't zoom close enough in on that Pertamina station. Yeah. Well, hopefully that's a lesson for later. Right. Okay. Pinnable location, but where is it? So we are in Kalibawang. Kalibawang. Semakin i Banjararom. And okay, that is the Masjid Jami Sunan Kali Aga Kedongong. Okay, let's keep on pushing south. These are Extremely tiny roads. That's gonna be fun later. Reminds me of when I played Bali ages ago. Okay, so we came down there. Right. Eastwards. Yeah, Bali was full of roads like this. Nope. I just wanted to get on the road to have a look at what that thing said. And it says Pedukuhan Semaken. Pedukuhan Semaken. Route 64, row 32. And do we have a village office or something right here? No. Let's see. We want to go south, but let's see. So, Semaken. Where do we see that name already? Okay, well, we got Semin and Semanu. What do we have on the other side of the city? For all I know, it could be down here as well, because this area is flat. So it could be anywhere really. But this is a major road, and we're gonna use that for what it's worth. Nigiri Semaken. Banjararum. We're gonna write down Banjararum as well. Banjararum. Banjararum, not Banjararum. This will take a while. Okay, gonna go back to start, and we're gonna go south and east. And this time we're gonna go straight east instead, so we can get right onto this route over here, which is the... Okay, so we got the... Semaken, which we haven't found yet, but the Masjid Sunan Kalijaga. Uhui. What do we have here? Warung Bulin. Do we have it? Do we have a bend up here? We do have a bend up here. And can we find the cellular? Yes. It took. Right. Back to our starting location. So chances are we're here. So move that like so. Here's the Masjid. Okay. So now we are here. So our starting location is here then. What's the direction? Well, let's not bicker and argue, but I want to get this one right. This is probably that. And if we now get the road in here, this one, and it's bending. Okay, we got you now. So we are right outside this one, right next to this stuff, which I think is these two combined. Oh, please be right. Still have some misgivings about this location, though, but we're definitely not up there. So, gonna go with this. Whew, thank goodness me. Right, if I'm done with this before bedtime, that's gonna be a miracle. Okay. Well, I'd only took half the time of the first round, so. Right, 10 kilometers to some restaurant. And, oh, this time we're on the main route. That's good, I hope. And it would be even better if there was something to ID this place. Okay, so what do we have around us? We have, we're actually on a bridge, or just across a bridge on the western side of it. Okay, and Ring Cebu, but that's 10 kilometers away. Still, if we knew where Pring Cebu was, that could help us. Let's, for starters, say that we are on the 3. That could well be. Okay, let's find some businesses. Tengkling Lavayan. So we're far on the 3. And then we're here. Let's see, can we see like over here, for instance? Yeah, but it's not that bendy. This place then. Doesn't seem like it. Although it does bend, it's not that bendy. And saying number 3 is just an assumption anyway, so let's see now. Nope. I guess since we're on this main route, there won't be a lot of addresses about. And these are not. They're probably not referring to the actual address we're on. There's a mall. What's it called? Pakuwan Mall, Jogja. Can we find anything more about this place? Pakuwan Mall, Jogja. Yeah, what about this road? Probably not it, unfortunately. But worth a look. Nah, that's not it. But I mean, we could maybe be down here. Padukan. I'm gonna write down Padukan Mall. No. Pakuwan. Get it right. Pakuwan Mall. Mall and Marriott. Oh, there's a Marriott hotel here. Let's see, what other places could it be in? So I kind of like the look of this one, but yeah, why not? Here we are. Okay. Now, we were on a river. Were we here? No. So the Pakuwan Mall is here. Well, we came rather further down the road, didn't we? Did we come from all the way over here? That seems more likely than over here, at least. Okay, back to where we started. Let's see, how far away is the Pakuwan Mall? So go around the bend, which is a fairly long bend. That's a good distance to get to the mall. Did I go past it? Or what did I do? Ah, here's the Pakuwan Mall. Okay. So we went around a bend. So we're not really that far from the mall. And that works with this thing. Okay, now let's see. Pasta. Just need to locate any sort of business here. Is this building actually sitting on top of the river? No, it's not. There's a road going down to the side here. Gorangan Bridge, that's what we're on now. That, oh, there's a lot of misalignment going on here. There's a ton of misalignment going on here, actually. And that's not good. But if we take the bridge, the trouble is we have both these two. And that matches more what I'm seeing, although this building is not going across the river, but we have this road going down here. And oh, we can go down this way. Okay, let's see if we can find any of these businesses here. Let's see. Ooh. Berkanda Coffee. Yes, an eatery. Right. Okay. That tells me a lot. So, if I place myself here, I really don't like this one at all. I don't know if I want to place myself all the way over there. But here's the building. This one. Here's that road. Here's the bridge. Let's do this. Oh, thank goodness me. Ah, the misalignment of that river. That could have been my undoing. This kind of has a city feel to it. Is this a school? No, can't be. Hmm. So which way to go? Okay, so we are in Pandak Bantu. Let's see. Bantul in Yogyakarta. And we are on Bergan Route 07 Vigirejo. Vigirejo. Bergan. Here's Bantul. Can we find Bantak while we're at it? Pandak and Bergan. Los Buah number 2. Let's see, so how far does Bantul go? It doesn't seem to cover a lot of ground. Hmm. Okay, but do we know our general area at least? So let's see if we can find a major road. More easily said than done. Kabupaten Bantul, yes. Let's continue westwards. Eventually we will hit something like this one. Okay, let's put a checkpoint down here. And ooh, there's a lot going on here. Yes. And Kedungo Wasari Panjangan. Didn't I see some Panjangan stuff going on? Maybe I didn't. Okay, I see Bantul continues on to the Bong Sing area as well. Kusari. Hmm. Oh, we got a massive church here. On the Pigeonan DK. Which goes north-south. And as it is a church, it should show up somewhere on the maps, you would think. Hmm. This road is going more or less straight north. Could we be on the Menur? Most likely not. So let's see. So what areas do we have? We don't really have any areas where the roads are going straight north. Well, slightly off. We do have a lot of those. Nope, I gotta move on. And let's see what's what. So this road bends. We have Moshala by Roman. It's still the Bergan Vigireggio address. But I think that's the neighborhood and not the name of the actual street. Which I would be much more happy to have. Ngeblak Vigireggio Pandak. And I've got an Ulama here, so that's here we got something. Jalan Rotantajangan. But of course we can't find that either. Here we got the Jalan Pajangan. Okay, now let's see. Can we find... We must have been down here somewhere. Can we find that church? Can we find that church? Let's see, the Pajangan starts down here. Mushola, that was just down the road. Let's see, there's the Mushola by Toraman, yes. Can we find that Catholic church then? That must have been here. Canisius Catholic Elementary School. So we were over here somewhere. Incongdesim Boniem, yes? Boniem, like in Boniem? No way. But yeah, that's Boniem. Incongdeso Boniem. So what's this place then? Rongo Domeno. Well, it's not this one, but... So let's see. We're just up here then. Cool beans. Oh, some misalignment, all right. Okay, we did actually have a round in less than 2 rounds in less than 10 minutes. What's going on? Okay, but this one is going to be a beast, I can tell you. I think we can go that way, even though the arrows say that we can't. And this time, Patangan Sitimulio Piungan. Oof. Okay, but again, that's like the better gun thingy that we were in the last time. So, Patangan Sitimulio. Haven't we seen that name? Piungan. Isn't Sitimulio? Isn't that one of the... Didn't I see Sitimulio over here somewhere? Or am I just dreaming? Must have been Simano. But let's see. Sitimulio. Piungan. Okay, not immediately. So, well, that's not a major route. Okay, let's see. Our starting position was here. This is more like it. Dusun Padangan. Padangan. Okay. And okay, north is not where I would normally go, but this might be one of those beggars can't be choosers times. Okay, this was probably not a good direction. Lots of dusons, which I guess are neighborhoods of some sort. Interesting decoration. If I go this way, where do we wind up? Kuden. It's kind of rare that we have so many buildings, but I haven't yet spotted a name betraying our address. Now we got something. What? Are we in Bantul again? Okay. So we were all the way over here somewhere. Okay. So we came up to Gandu. We got Kuden, I remember that. Let's see now. So we go south. Then we go west. Then we wind up on the Gandu. I think. Then the question is where on the Gandu? I don't think this is the Gandu, is it? So go north for a bit. Definitely not the Gandu because this turns and the Gandu doesn't do that. So where are we then? So this has to be... Yes. Ah, there's a Karangayam. Okay, right. Finally. Oh, man. Okay, so we came up to Karangayam from where? That's the next question. So this is here. Now I just need to figure out how to get here. So I believe I went east, didn't I? No, I went north. Come on, I know I went north. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I went east. No, I didn't go through this green area. I definitely didn't do that. But, let's see where we wind up anyway. Okay. Yep, that was definitely not it. Okay, one more time. This one is turning into such a headache. Then we go north. Northeasterly. I wonder if we just headed down that way. Yeah, now I just saw Pandangan as well. Let's see now. That would actually make an awful lot of sense, wouldn't it? Not quite. So we're here then. Hmm. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I am gonna find you. So are we here now? Is the big question. So if I go this way, There should have a road down to the side here somewhere. But even more importantly, we have this intersection here. That seems to do the right things. And if I now go up this way, yeah, I'm coming around here. So, it should be here. And if this is wrong, but I don't think it is because we got this long building here, which it must be that. Let's see, let's just get the location right. That seems to be it. That was totally Indonesia. That's so flippin' hard. But I could have saved myself a lot of time if I'd looked over here. Gods, but it never occurred to me that Bantul actually stretched all the way over there. That was a tough one. But it is 25,000 points. That's what counts. So yeah, I'm glad that you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.